Hello everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel Trance. So it's been so long, I have posted a video, but this question, I just had to post it. Okay, so this question is from geometry and it deals with area and stuff. Okay, so you'll enjoy it. It appears mostly in CAT exams and GATE exams. Okay, it has appeared once in GATE, I guess, but it is a very beautiful question. And anyone, if they are witty enough, they can solve this question. But let's see how many of you are actually witty. Okay, basic geometry stuff, basic areas and all, but let's see. You may use similarity and all, but it's up to you. Okay, so without wasting any further time, let's go to the question. I hope you can see the question. Let me bring this down. Okay. So can you find the area of the rectangle if area of the square is 14 root 5 units? Okay, 14 root 5 is just a random number. Huh. Yes, it is random. I guess so. Okay, no worries. So just pause the video and attempt the question if you like. Obviously, the white boundary represents the square whose area is given, and the green boundary represents the rectangle. Okay. You may pause the video and start attempting. All the best. Okay. So I hope you would have given, at least attempted it, given it a fair try, right? And all the people, those who want the solution or they do not even want to attempt it, maybe not. Okay. Okay. So I hope you have given it a fair try, right? So I'll be telling you the solution, okay? But before that, I'll discuss just a basic stuff how we can go about solving this question. 0.35, right? Okay. So some of you may start that area of square is given. So therefore we can find side from there. You can get the length of the side. So ये तो पता चल गया L. ठीक है, then फिर variables use करते हैं, right? Let this be x, so ये हो जाएगा L minus x, right? And then using similarity, right? If this is angle theta, similarity is one way to go about it. So if this is theta, then obviously this is theta, right? Because these 4 points are concyclic. That is one way to see it, or you can use the right angles. Okay, no worries. And then if this is theta, right, and this is theta, okay, therefore this must also be theta. Okay, you can easily see it or prove it by yourself. Okay, and then somehow you get the length of this side of the rectangle, maybe in some variable form, and get this side of the rectangle maybe in some variable form, but I'm sure that you will end up with enough equations if you know geometry and how to apply it, that all those variables will get cancelled out somehow, right? Maybe the product of them, like, right, like x upon 1 minus x, something like that. I do not know. Okay, this is just a random point. Okay, this is just a random point, not a specific point. The only criteria is that this vertex is fixed, this vertex is fixed, and this vertex is fixed. Maybe what I'm trying to say is this side is parallel to this side such that this side passes through this vertex, and obviously this is the common vertex for both rectangle and square. Okay, so that is one way to solve this question, but that is not how we would do it. Okay, Yeah, I'll have to erase the stuff. Small eraser and the small eraser. ठीक है. Hmm. फूला. Oh shit. ठीक है, चलेगा. This this is kind of enough for me. Hmm. But if I think that would be a very tedious way to go, right? Through similarity. But what I'm thinking is, or rather, if you remember the Pythagoras theorem's proof that we were taught, which no one actually paid attention to, because people think that these stuffs are useless. But no, proofs are not useless. There's a reason why that kind of proof exists. So if you remember this Pythagoras theorem proof, then first you prove that these two triangles are congruent, right? And then you prove that this area is equals to, if you draw a parallel line, is equal to this area. Similarly, then you prove that this triangle is congruent to this triangle, and similarly, therefore, this area is equal to the whole area of the square, and then you add these two area of squares and get this area equal to that, and that's how you prove Pythagoras theorem. One of the ways. There are many beautiful proofs of Pythagoras theorem. Many beautiful proofs. Okay. So we are gonna use a similar concept. Okay. If even if you take it as a hint, you can try it now. Right? Pause the video. But I'm gonna go ahead and solve it. Okay. So there's this genius construction. If you join these two vertices, right? And notice about this area. So this area, first look at this area in the given square. Okay. So this area corresponds to area of triangle, which is equals to half of the area of square, right? Now, I know that this triangle, I know square का area, so I know triangle का area. ठीक है? I can find it out. Okay. Now look at this triangle as a part of the rectangle. So even for a rectangle also, this rectangle is equals to twice the area of the triangle, right? Because area of triangle is half into base into height. And that is why area of rectangle is twice the area of this rectangle. Okay. So if you multiply this 2 here, right? Or maybe let me write it a bit below. If you take this to this side, then you can get that area of the rectangle is same as the area of the square. Okay. And that's it. We have proved. We have found out the area. Array. Area of rectangle is equals to 14 root 5 unit square, whatever the units are. I hope you enjoyed this question. यार जिस पे बाउंड्री बनाने का मन कर रहा है. जस्ट अ सेकेंड. कलर भी चेंज कर लूंगा मैं. ओके. सो आई होप you enjoyed the question, right? And feel free to like, share, and subscribe. Okay, I'll be posting these kind of videos regularly from now on. Okay. So okay, take care. Bye.